So I did mine over Nano. So I did more of like an overview of the white paper. So what they are basically is a digital currency based on account balances. They said they do this for so just keep it like a true system, and it incentivizes people to hold their money and then be truthful with their stuff. So what they do is a block lattice. So each account has their own blockchain. Each blockchain is replicated to all peers in the network. It's asynchronous operations, and pending funds are as good as spent. Each account chain can only be updated by the owner, and they use proof of work for anti-spam only. They said that for penny attacks by overloading the blockchain with penny attacks. That's why they use it. So here's a visualization of it. So you have the send block, receive block. So you always have to have an open block in your blockchain to receive funds, and then it's the opposite for whoever you're sending funds to as well. And here's another one. So the S is send, and then R is receive. And then there's also back here was open block. They don't show any open blocks in this visualization, but there would be if none of these were validated already. So here's the verification process, since this is kind of a different like protocol that we haven't seen. So the block must not already be on the ledger, must be signed by account owner. The previous block is the head block of the account chain. If it exists but not the head, then it's a fork. Account must have an open block, and then the computed hash must meet the proof of work requirements. So that's their verification process. This is their team. I didn't really see anybody that I know from it. It's a pretty small team too. So this is their roadmap. It's pretty, it's not that much on it. It's pretty simple. It's not that good of a roadmap, really. It's pretty broad. It's just saying what they're going to do. I don't know if they have an updated one for 2018. I couldn't find one, but this is what was on their website. And then we have their market cap stuff. So they're ranked 24. They're currently $7.56. They're a $1 billion market cap. So they have 133 million circulating in max supply. So all of their tokens are coins. All their coins are out already. And this chart. So it looks like by this chart that they have a pretty good what's it called? They have a pretty good base around $7. So they're at 756 right now. So it might not be that bad of a time to buy, because it seems it hasn't gone down past $7 yet. And that's it.
Sweet, thanks, Sherry. Do you know why they rebranded as Nano instead of Ryblock?
No, I didn't see that, but my only guess would be Ryblock is kind of hard to say. It's kind of a weird word.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And then could you go to slide 3 really quick? So with the asynchronous operation,
yeah,
how do they negate the double spin problem? Like most blockchains are synchronous because like there's one global state, you know, and you can't spend something more than once because everybody agrees on it. If there's multiple states out there, how do they kind of mitigate that?
They kind of explain it by, for your own blockchain, since there's a block and then you go off the previous block. If you have 2 blocks that point to a previous block in your own blockchain, then it's either a fork or a double spin. And then once it gets sent out, and then other people will vote on it. What they do, they're voting, and they'll say like either this is a fork or this is a double spin, and they like validate it. That's what I got from it.
Gotcha. So that makes sense. So in terms of who's actually engaging with consensus, is it like Bitcoin where full node has their own blockchain, they can send transactions and they validate other people's transactions? Is that the case? Or are their nodes specifically to validate?
It's kind of like that. They do have different nodes. They have validate nodes and other ones. They have different nodes for different things.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
I think that's how they do it.
Cool. Wait, I'll have to look into it more. Yeah, I know Charlie Lee endorsed it a few weeks ago, and he's a pretty neutral figure in the community most of the time. So him saying stuff about Nano is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, the scalability of it, I really like that because it really can scale to like infinity.
Definitely.